AutoPREP.
Welcome to the Intro to AutoPREP webinar, which explains why your business needs AutoPREP. AutoPREP is your new design assistant, who now makes it possible for you to get to productive design work in a matter of minutes instead of hours.
Plato absolutely nailed it when he wrote, "Necessity, the mother of invention."
Joe Righetti knows that all too well. A construction guru, Joe Righetti embarked on an invention not by design, but by necessity. He had to find a way to deliver on crucial installation schedules and maintain his reputation as a high-quality, totally reliable contractor with a stellar on-time delivery record. This is his story. It was 2004. The construction industry was booming. Joe's fire sprinkler company was growing by leaps and bounds. Things were good. By 2005, the fast-paced world of commercial construction in Las Vegas was pushing every trade to the limit. Joe's company was no exception. Adding the manpower necessary to keep up became an impossibility. Faced with rigorous timelines and a backlog of well over $100 million, Joe needed to find a way to drastically increase design production, or lose millions of dollars and his reputation in the process.
I'm Joe Righetti. I took a close look at my design department to find ways to gain efficiencies. The biggest time stealer? Spending 20 or more hours cleaning and preparing drawings before meaningful design could even begin. The biggest problem was the relentless revision drawings. This meant starting the entire process over with each update. There was as much time being spent here than on actual design. This had to stop. I was no stranger to innovation. In the mid-1980s, I couldn't find a fire sprinkler design program that performed to the needs of the real world. Out of frustration, I started my own software development company and built the programs that streamlined all phases of my business. The programs not only propelled my construction company into one of the largest in the country, my state-of-the-art software is now used and recognized worldwide as the industry's finest.
Joe again summoned his problem-solving skills and sat down with his programmers, this time to create a software that would automate the drawing preparation process. He felt this was the key to gain the vital production his company needed while making life infinitely easier for CAD users. With that, AutoPREP was born. A third-party add-on for AutoCAD, AutoPREP increases productivity, gets rid of redundancies, and helps you work smarter, way smarter. It fills a need you probably didn't even realize you had until now. Thanks to AutoPREP, you can stop having valuable people perform repetitive and menial tasks and start increasing your production immediately. Here are the highlights of AutoPREP.
AutoPREP starts to work even before you open a drawing. It first checks for corrupt or missing XREFs and then either repairs or replaces them to open even problem files. An error report is generated along with an email request for file replacement. AutoPREP's cleanup process has greatly reduced drawing file sizes by removing embedded surplus entities along with user-defined redundant text, layers, blocks, and hatches to create needed design space. Even more incredible is the program's ability to bulk process hundreds of drawings overnight to be ready for viewing the next morning. A log file is then generated for all unattended tasks with separate report listing the number of changes for each drawing.
Yep, it's that good. The innovation is so powerful and so unique, all features are either patented or have patents pending. Out of necessity comes invention. In the case of AutoPREP, it's a brilliant invention, and I know for a fact that what once took 20 hours or more can now be accomplished in 20 minutes with AutoPREP.
If you work with AutoCAD drawings, you need AutoPREP. Once you use it, you'll wonder how you ever managed without it. AutoPREP is here now to free your mind for meaningful design.
You've just seen why AutoPREP was developed and why Joe's company needed it. Now let's find out why your company needs AutoPREP. You may not even be aware of the tremendous amount of time that is wasted opening problem files and preparing or cleaning up drawings you need for your pre-designed base drawings. This process has become standard operating procedure in most firms. Drawing files have steadily become larger and more complex with new and sophisticated entities, both visible and invisible. Preparing some complex base drawings can consume as much time as executing your actual new design drawings, especially if you're inundated with continual revision drawings that require starting the entire process over and over again. This process is no longer a necessary evil with AutoPREP. A subcontractor working on the largest commercial project in history offered this unsolicited testimonial. The preparation process needed to clean up a single drawing to make room for our design build mechanical processes took an average of 20 to 40 man-hours. Using a beta version of AutoPREP, it was now being completed in 20 to 30 minutes. Additionally, with the built-in memory wizards, unrelenting revision drawings were being cleaned and prepared in seconds. Let's move on to the powerful block editors within AutoPREP. Blocks usually make up a large portion of any drawing and prove the most difficult to edit, especially when they contain both needed and unneeded entities. AutoPREP contains several block editing tools to rapidly identify and remove entire blocks or just portions of them. The single edit mode offers a very user-friendly process to view and remove all undesired blocks. The user can tile through the entire list of blocks that are sorted in descending order of magnitude, displaying the quantity of each contained throughout the drawing. Choosing delete will remove it, and all like blocks in the drawing regardless of block affiliation or nesting. The multi-screen editor accelerates this process by displaying several blocks simultaneously on a separate viewing screen, also sorted by unit count in descending order. Easily isolate multiple unneeded blocks for deletion using Control, Shift, or Window selection modes. In just minutes, hundreds of undesired blocks and nested blocks can be removed globally. These editors work incredibly well for viewing and deleting entire blocks. However, sometimes blocks contain vital elements and cannot be deleted as a whole. In these cases, you'll need the AutoPREP Cleanup Dynamic Editor. The AutoPREP Cleanup Dynamic Editor. When to keep a portion of a block. Until now, deleting portions of a block required exploding. This process often compounded the cleanup process by increasing the number of unwanted objects, breaking them into simple drawing elements or additional blocks previously nested. AutoPREP's amazing and powerful dynamic editor can reach into blocks to remove embedded hatches, text, nested blocks, and more without exploding. Choose Block to select entire nested blocks, or choose Clip Block to cut out any undesired portions. Edited portions of blocks or the nested blocks within will change all instances of the blocks occurring throughout the drawing as displayed in the Summary Block Count dialog. The dynamic editor functions on all drawing elements, not just blocks, to easily wipe clean entire drawing areas while globally removing all like components. These utilities work similar to the block editors, allowing for user-friendly tile-through viewing and editing with individual unique capabilities as follows. Hatch Editor. Hatches can be a big contributor to redundant clutter and wasted space in the drawing. The vast majority are either diagrammatic or decorative and thus non-essential and can be deleted globally. Essential hatches, such as sealing treatments, can be selected, then protected to keep from being inadvertently deleted. Text Utility. In addition to pan-through editing, easily convert complex M-text to simple text of any font or size, and much more. Layer Utility. Options to display in alphabetical order or descending order of entities contained on each layer. Allows focus on the layers with greatest contribution to the drawing file size. AutoPREP also allows layers to be protected so that nothing is changed by AutoPREP on a protected layer. Clicking any entity on the drawing selects the owning layer in the layer utility display, setting the stage for deletion or merging to a new layer. AutoPREP's drag and drop simplicity allows the user to dissect the drawing layers and greatly simplify the drawing in just minutes. AutoPREP's Memory Wizards, real power, real productivity. AutoPREP's Memory Wizard records all user input while cleaning and preparing the original drawing. With literally the push of a button, your process can be recalled to repeat and replicate all previous tasks on subsequent revision drawings. The Cleanup Wizard is most effectively used when you create wizards that relate to the origin of the drawing. For instance, a drawing set comes from ABC Architects. ABC Architects naturally has their own CAD standards for blocks, layers, hatches, etc. Those standards usually differ from all other drawing sources. Each time you receive a drawing from ABC's Architects, the wizard you created is ready to handle the cleanup process. Never repeat the step-by-step cleanup process on a revision drawing again. AutoPREP Drawing Compare Review. Tired of endless drawing cleanup and revisions? AutoPREP's Compare and Review will automatically identify any and all modifications between drawings. Delineation is accomplished by placing a revision cloud around each added and/or deleted entity or text change. It can also graphically illustrate all modifications by contrasting colors. The unchanged portion of the drawing can be changed to a user-defined solid color with contrasting colors for additions and deletions. In this way, all modifications are clearly shown on a concise permanent record while making it much easier to visualize any impacts caused by the highlighted entities within the drawing. Required revisions can be easily determined to confidently expedite change orders or tweak project schedules. Even more definitive and proactive is the ability to isolate and display only added and/or deleted entities on screen. AutoPREP's drill down zoom capability can also provide automated material and labor pickoffs by filtering to specialized system components for compilation and transfer to third-party pricing or scheduling programs. This will be especially useful for BIM-related projects. There are even more AutoPREP tools to greatly increase production and reduce stress. Have you ever been stopped dead in your tracks trying to open drawings with disassociated, missing, or corrupt XREFs? AutoPREP's Host Drawing Manager automatically opens problematic drawings by fixing or replacing corrupt, missing, or unattached XREF files. It first searches for locatable XREFs from multiple files to reattach or bind them. Missing or corrupt files will be replaced to initially open the drawing, and all issues are tracked and written to an error log for review. It will also alert the user of corrupt, unrecoverable, or missing files by automatically preparing an email for replacement of the blank proxy files temporarily inserted to initially open the drawing. Host Drawing Manager can also automatically search hundreds or even thousands of drawings and sort them into parent, XREF, standalone, corrupt, or missing subsets in a matter of minutes. Host Drawing Manager can be purchased as a separate standalone utility or integrated within the AutoCAD program to completely eliminate file failure frustration and time-consuming drawing file type categorization. AP Security Drawing Cleanup Security System. AutoPREP contains two very important security features that intertwine to protect original drawing files while allowing comprehensive drawing cleanup and preparation for background use. It also allows complete review of edited drawings against the original drawings. The user can recall the View Only file at any time to ensure that desired entities were not inadvertently deleted by AutoPREP's automated functionality. Upon opening any drawing, AutoPREP prompts the user that the original will be saved and a copy will be created for editing purposes. Choosing No will cancel the process. This feature should greatly assist in obtaining electronic drawing files from architects reluctant to issue them. The optional AutoPREP Drawing Cleanup Security System, or DCSS, will only allow companies managing their files utilizing AutoPREP to access their drawings. AutoPREP DCSS will solve the dilemma presented to all project teams faced with design needs versus security issues.